don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that EXO was not on my recommendations. What's up, everybody? It's Jeanette back for another reaction. This time we're checking out EXO's comeback. What? This is my first EXO comeback I'll be reacting to. Technically not my first EXO MV I'm reacting to, because I went back and reacted to their debut Mama, which it was a trip. Like that song, or that MV I should say. The song was really good, but the MV was just like, what? But I do really like EXO's music. Probably Monster was actually probably one of my favorite K-pop songs when I first got into K-pop. Like it was like the song I was like, oh yes, I'm here for K-pop. But unfortunately BTS kind of stole me from EXO before I was able to really get into them. So I just haven't gotten into EXO yet. I don't like, it seems like lazy of me almost at this point, because like there's so much like content of EXO that I could like check out and get into, but instead I focused on either BTS or other groups like Monster X and BOP. So I don't know what it is. It's just, if it's like one of those things, maybe I'm taking them for granted. Like I'm like, EXO's always going to be there, I'll get to them eventually, you know what I mean? Whereas like these other groups are super underappreciated and underrated, and I'm like, I need to support them with all my heart, you know? I'm like, EXO is going to be there. Like honestly, it was funny, right before I came to do my reaction, I was like looking on Instagram, and Baekhyun had posted like, you know, the fact that the song was #1 on like the music charts, and I was like, Baekhyun, are you really even that surprised? Because he'd like posted like thumbs up like, yeah, we made it to #1. I'm like, Baekhyun, are you even really surprised at this point? You shouldn't be. Like you and BTS and like, let's see, like Twice, I'm like trying to think of the other groups, should never be surprised at this point and you guys make #1, because you guys are just that popular. And yeah, I mean, I get it, he's probably being like appreciative to fans and stuff, don't get me wrong, but like I just thought it was funny. And I guess I'll say a brief disclaimer. I'm going to be completely honest about this MV. I don't have very high expectations in general, just from the teasers. So I'm really hoping EXO like exceeds my expectations right now. EXO, you need to exceed. Because from the teasers for each of the members and the general MV teaser, I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. So we'll see. I'm excited that I get to do an EXO comeback right now. It's already at like what, 4 million views right now? It's what, no, 2 million in 24 hours. Yeah, 2 million. 24 hours. So I'm totally expecting them to break some records today. They already broke some records with the pre-orders. You know, I'm just ready for EXO to like be smashing. And I'm excited. The one thing I will say before I say the MV is I'm really glad they all have different hairstyles and looks, because now I can definitely pick them out. Before it was like, I always get Baekhyun and Chanel confused. Don't ask me why. Maybe it's because they're both my biases in EXO. But now I can definitely pick them out. But unfortunately, it's like in this, I don't even want to look at Baekhyun because of his stupid ass mullet. Like, anyway, I'll just look at Chanel. Chanel, save me. Anyway, Coco Bop. I don't know how I feel about the name of the song either. But let's check out the song. I've been trying to keep my bias about how I feel about this whole thing to myself. So let's try to clear the bias real quick. Clearing the bias. And let's go. 3, 2, 1. Go back. Kai's hair. I'm so mad about Kai's hair. Okay. Is that soon? See, Sue? Okay, Megan. Dio looks normal. Kai, I really wish you would just stop. Damn! Okay, I like it. I don't like this part. This is the part I heard the teaser that I was like, what are they doing? This reminds me of the part in NCT Cherry Bomb. That weird breakdown. I wish they hadn't done that. No, because the rest of the song sounds fucking perfect. But that breakdown is so unnecessary. Alright, Mikian. I can't see your mullet that well, so this is a trippy ass MV. Can we talk about how trippy this MV is? It's so trippy. There's so much going on. What the fuck? Alright, XLLs, y'all gonna come out with the theories, because I could never come up with any sort of theories first. See, this all sounds really good, but that breakdown was weird. Don't do it again. Please tell me they're not gonna do it again. I don't like it. I don't like the breakthrough. It's ruining the song. This is what I was worried about, was this part. When I heard it in the teaser, I was like, ooh, what is that? No. Let's find out who produced this song. Because the rest of the song, this whole beat right now, and like this down, down, baby, that is good. Yes. This breakdown is nice. But that electric thing that they shoved in there is so unnatural. See, this sounds good. Okay, they've kind of mixed it in here, and it sounds better. But alright, I'll talk more as it's over. I'm kind of mad that Kai is just like in the middle. Can we like rotate the center, please? Put Shania in the middle. Honestly, I want to say it didn't really live up to my expectations. Okay. Here's how I feel. Oh, here's how that's made. Monster was a monster track. Can we talk about it? The dancing, everything about it was just... Oh, there was a lot, and it just fucking... It hit you hard, Monster. So, I think my expectations have been, like, up as Monster. I didn't like Lotto. I should mention that, too. I didn't really like Lotto when it came out after Monster. I was like, oh, this isn't as good as Monster. So far, Monster's been one of my favorites EXO tracks. And this one is really good, but it didn't live up to like the power and the hype of Monster, so I feel like, I mean, it's not obviously the same kind of song. It's obviously supposed to be a more relaxed reggae vibe kind of song. Because they put that breakdown electric part in it, it feels like they were trying to get some of that, like, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but basically they were trying to get the same kind of like power behind the song with that breakdown, and I don't think it was necessary. I wish they had kept the song consistent throughout, because like I said before I started the video, I was like, I don't have high expectations, because I heard that part of the teaser and I was like, ooh, that sounds stupid. There's been a lot of unnecessary electronic beats and songs. Like I talked about that in the Cherry Bomb MV. I was like, I don't really like this part, so that's why I was like, I don't know how I feel about Cherry Bomb the song. But of course in the actual song, that part's not in it. That's like the performance version of the song, so like that breakdown isn't in the actual version of the song. But obviously I don't think this is like gonna be excluded from the song. I think this is gonna be a part of the song, so it's a good song besides that part. I really just wish that part wasn't there. Honestly, I was really distracted by all the things that were happening in the MV that I didn't even really notice some of their like looks. Maybe they did that on purpose. Like I really wasn't even looking at a lot of the members because the MV itself was distracting. There was so much going on. I don't want to say too much. I wish a little less had happened. Just a little less. There was just a little too much. But yeah, I am gonna do a first listen, in case anyone's wondering, to the album, because I haven't really ever sat down and listened to an EXO album. I know. Ever. So I was like, you know, especially if this song doesn't really hit completely home for me, I want to check out the rest of the songs on the album. I really wish, really wish that one part ended, because otherwise I would have been here for that song. It's going to be that. yes, like that part. But the main part of the song is good. And then I just like you're like feeling it, and then it's just like, and I'm like, well, I can't really do anything to this part. It's hard to tell since there's so many names under like the production of the song, like who really contributed to like what part. I don't know much about producers in general, but because for me, I'm just really curious, like where did that breakdown really come from? Like who did this? Who's responsible? If someone like legit knows, like they legit know exactly who's responsible for this, tell me. Because I'm gonna blame them. I mean, it doesn't even really matter. For me, it's just out of curiosity because I already know the song's gonna do amazing. I already know EXO is gonna kill it as far as, you know, charting and getting music show wins and all that stuff. Like I'm not worried about, or I'm not concerned about that stuff at all. I'm just curious because I would have loved the song so much better if that part wasn't in there. So for me personally, I just want to know. It's sad that Lay couldn't be a part of this comeback. I feel like they're going to do really well with this comeback, but Lay can't be a part of it. But other than that, I don't have anything else to say. Actually, I should have mentioned this before I started. I literally woke up and came in here to do this reaction because I was like, I should do this now before I actually get into my day and doing stuff my day. So I woke up and I was like, ugh, so I'm actually going to try to do the first listen to the album, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like this video, share, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye.